If you like to talk about combat sports and you want to join the discussion, click the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon next to it and join Knucklehead Nation. Ladies and gentlemen of Knucklehead Nation, we're here again with Coach Manny Robles. Coach Manny, thank you so much for your time again, brother.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for inviting us out here to Knockouts Boxing.
Yes, no problem, my pleasure.
It's a beautiful facility and the new home for Coach Manny Robles.
New home for me. I was looking for a new home, and I think I found one. And this is a great spot, great location, and it's gonna grow. It's definitely gonna get bigger and better.
And a big, beautiful facility, as we mentioned. Right now, we've got Charles Martin in the back, getting ready for his fight with Gallo Negro on the Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury 2 undercard. So obviously, you have your hands full.
Yes, I do.
But, you know, recently the news broke that you will no longer be working with Andy Ruiz Jr. Personally, I took it as a shock because I felt like, well, dang, he got this guy to the mountaintop, and it was Andy Ruiz who seemed to apologize in the post-fight press conference for not dedicating himself. Why would anybody want to split with a guy like Manny Robles who got him to the top? So, I mean, I want to know what your reaction is, first off, as to the split, and then what you think about everything else.
Well, look, first and foremost, I'll never say anything negative about Andy. I care about Andy, and I want him to do good. I believe Andy has everything it takes to become world champion again, but he's got to want it. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter where he goes. It doesn't matter who he trains with, who he works with. It's about him. I mean, it's up to him, really. Yeah. It isn't up to the coaches. It isn't up to anyone but the fighter. Because at the end of the day, it's the fighter that steps into the ring to fight. So, and it caught me a little bit by surprise because the dad reached out to me and asked to see me, and then obviously he knows where to find me in the gym, so he came over, we sat down, we talked, and he broke the news to me that they were moving on. Take care, that they were moving on and that they were gonna go work somewhere else, and you know, okay, I said, hey, listen, I wish you thank you for giving me the opportunity. I wish you and your son nothing but the best, and if you know anything I can do to help you, let me know.
Was there any attempt to stay, or was there any attempt maybe at, you know, I don't know, apologizing for this not working out? I mean, I'm asking as a curious fan, you know, because...
and that's why, and this is why I'm doing interviews, because I think the public deserves to know what happened. And everybody cares about Andy. A lot of people care about Andy. I care about him deeply, you know, as I do any of my boxers. And I want nothing but the best for him. Just like even, you know, this isn't the first time this happens to me. But this isn't the first time it happens to a coach, period. It happens at every level with the, you know, every coach, you know, that they have fighters, and sometimes fighters need to make a move, and that's understandable. That's fine. And me, personally, I wish all my fighters nothing but the best. Fighters that I work with now, fighters that I worked in the past, and I still have a good relationship with those fighters. I still, you know, talk to them every now and then. When I see them, we embrace and we talk and we respect one another. And I hope that I don't lose that with Andy. I really don't. I mean, I care about him deeply. We made history together.
Jeez.
How could I not care? You know, we first Mexican-American to win a heavyweight championship of the world, man. Now, that in itself is remarkable. I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that night at the Madison Square Garden. You know, unfortunately, what happened after that was Andy. You know, and he understands it. You know, he understands that he was indisciplined. Bye, guys. He understands that he said it himself. He wasn't disciplined. He didn't prepare. He didn't commit. And that's what I want for him. I want him to go back and commit. Again, regardless of who he works with, it's entirely up to Andy.
Wow, you know, I was hoping, what I was hoping for, as a fan of Manny Robles and as a fan of Andy Ruiz Jr., and I can prove that I've been a fan of Andy Ruiz Jr. I've got texts to his family members from back in before 2016, trying to interview him on this channel before he even fought Joseph Parker. I mean, I was on Team Andy Ruiz. Right. So I was hoping as a fan that you guys would get back together, because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You helped him become, nearly unified heavyweight. I mean, he had 3 out of the 4 major titles, and I was hoping for that. I was hoping he'd come back, he'd put his nose to the grindstone, he'd go after it again. Was there a part of you that was hoping for that to happen again, or were you?
Obviously, because I care about him. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I know what he's capable of. I said it before the first Anthony Joshua fight. I said, man, this guy, he's something special, and he is. He's special, man. I mean, we didn't get lucky that night.
Right.
Despite of what some people may say or think, we got lucky. No such thing as luck. He was prepared. He was ready for that. Yeah. He was ready for that challenge. Look what he did to Dimitrenko in an ankle of last year.
Right.
What he did to Joshua the following fight in June when he fought for the world title. Look what he did there. I mean, that wasn't luck.
Yeah.
No such thing as luck, man.
Do you think besides the mentality, right, which is what I think personally needs to be changed, but besides the mentality, do you think physically, having done the camp for Dimitrenko and then having gone straight into the camp for Anthony Joshua, do you think physically maybe he was like broken down? Is that why maybe he didn't go forward with it, or do you think it was just purely a mental lapse?
The third fight, the second fight with Joshua was definitely a mental thing because we had enough time to recover from back-to-back fights. We had 6 months. True. So what he did after that was it's his business, unfortunately, he took 3 months off. I'm not his babysitter. I don't live with the guy. I'm not his dad, I'm in the gym working with other fighters, man. And it's unfortunate because he didn't take care of himself. He said it himself, I wasn't prepared. I didn't do things right, And that's very unfortunate because, like I said, he took those 3 months off and coming back into the gym. It was tough. It was tough just getting them to focus and getting them to commit. I did the best I could, and I apologize. I apologize because I have to also hold myself accountable. And I, if I failed, then I have to. It's hard. It's hard to take a loss, especially when it happens this way. I always say this, and I always tell my fighters this: if you're gonna lose, because you win some, you lose some. But fights are won in the gym. Yeah. And we go out there giving it the best you got. Go out there knowing that you prepared yourself mentally, physically, and know that you're gonna go into that ring, knowing that you're 100. But sometimes it doesn't always happen that way. Sometimes we end up coming on the losing end. But know that at least you gave it your all. Yeah. They're gonna beat us that night. They're gonna beat us because they were better that night, not because of our lack of discipline or our lack of hard work and dedication. You beat me. We lost to the better man because he was prepared and he was better. As simple as that. But not for lack of training. Not for lack of dedication. That. Unfortunately, it happened, and just got to be able to turn the page and move forward. Now, he's moving on to another coach, and I wish him nothing but the best, man. That's all I can say. I wish the guy, we made history together, and that's something that nobody will ever take away from us. And we did it together, so how could I sit here and talk bad about the guy? No way, I can't do that. Nothing but the best.
Does the split on some level, because I know you don't like to. I know you don't like to lose. Obviously you didn't want to lose that
Definitely
day.
Not.
Did the split sort of rub salt on the wound for you?
No, it didn't because I don't depend on one fighter. Right. I don't depend on one boxer alone.
Right.
Look, I'm busy, man. Somebody asked me the other day, are you upset? I don't have time to be upset, man. I don't got time to be upset. I got to keep moving forward. I got to keep moving on. And the only thing now with this is now I got to go out there and do it again. Yeah. I got to go out there and build more champions and have more champions. I'm excited about the fighters that I'm working with now. I'm very excited about one kid in particular, Anthony Herrera, that just got back from Mexican-American kid from East LA. He just got back from... he's an amateur fighter, just got back from an international competition in Bulgaria. He was actually just won bronze for the USA men's team.
Wow.
It's actually the only boxer that medaled at this big tournament where many other countries participated in. So I'm pleased to say that he won a bronze medal for the USA team, and he's also made the team, the USA team. So now he's gonna get a crack of qualifying for the Olympics in Tokyo, Japan. So that I'm excited about. Well, I do what I do, man. I mean, I love boxing. It just keeps going, you know, working with the kids, working with the amateurs, of course, working with my pros. It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop for me. Again, I don't have time to be upset.
Yeah. And I can attest to how busy you are. Every time I see you, you're in the gym.
And I'm at this new location. I'm at my new gym now. So everybody out there, amateurs, pros, are more than welcome to swing on by, get some work in, get some sparring in. You know, people that know me, they know that they're always welcome. Take care of them. They know that they're always welcome. They know that I'm only a phone call away. Whatever they need, if you need sparring, I got it. Yeah. And if I don't got it, shit, I'll jump in there myself if I have to. You know, I hope I don't, but if I have to, I got to do what I got to do.
Another exciting thing you've got coming up is an IBF Eliminator bout? Is that what you're telling me?
Heavyweight for Charles Martin. This is, you know, we've been together for a little while now, going on 2 years, and it's been pretty good. It's been fun. He's been learning a lot. He's getting better. I mean, he's really impressed me because he's just taking everything in, and he wants to learn. Although he's not a kid anymore, but he's willing to learn. He's willing to listen. He's being coachable. Yeah. So I'm really pleased to where we were at once and where we're at now today. We're heading in the right direction. Nothing. I don't take anything away from Gerald Washington, which is our next opponent. He's also my friend. He's also someone I have a lot of respect for. But it's business, and he's going to go out there and try to win just as well as we will. So may the best man win. But I like our chances.
I spoke to Charles, and he seems extremely confident.
Correct.
And I would imagine that working with you, I mean, from what he told me, it looks like working with you has really helped him gain that confidence in his technique and everything else.
I hope so.
What I've heard through the grapevine is he can hit really hard, and combined with a good technique, I think that makes for a dangerous fighter. Is his punching power kind of as devastating as you've heard?
It's pretty good, and then he's a southpaw, and he's doing well. He's doing very good. I mean, I'm not a man of many words when it comes to that. So I'll just wait for fight night for him to go out there and perform and do what he's got to do. You know what I mean? Like I said, may the best man win, but I like the way he's looking in the gym, man. I'm really pleased.
Awesome. Well, we look forward to that. It's a great card. Obviously, on a probably the biggest fight of our heavyweight.
Privilege, right? What a privilege to be on such a great card. Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, and for us to be on the pay-per-view side of the part of the card is really amazing, man. We're really blessed. Thankful.
That's just awesome. Coach Manny, before I let you go here, is there anything you want to say maybe that was left out of this entire story? I mean,
no, not really. Everything's already been said. I mean, like I said, I don't have anything negative to say about Andy. He's my friend. I hope we're still friends. I haven't talked to him. I haven't heard from him, quite honestly. But if I ever come across Andy, hopefully we'll still be able to, chop it up and just be friends and be cool, because this goes way beyond boxing, man. This is, we're not going to be doing this forever. He's not going to be a fighter forever.
Right.
Maybe 5 years from now, 10 years from now, he's going to be moving into something else. We'll be doing something else. And maybe if I see him then we'll still be cool, man. Yeah. And we'll still be friends because, like I said, we made history together. And it's unfortunate that things had to end this way, but I wish him nothing but the best.
One more thing that I thought of. He was with Freddie Roach, Abel Sanchez, yourself. Now he's going somewhere else. Do you know where he's going? Is that something you can disclose?
I do know. But it's not for me to say.
Gotcha.
I'll leave that up to the dad, I guess, Andy, his PR team, or whoever it may be to announce that. It would be very disrespectful on my end to go ahead and say where he's going when it doesn't pertain to me.
And I appreciate that. And like you, I hope wherever he goes, he finds success,
Absolutely.
Coach Manny.
I hope he does.
Coach Manny.
He's got what it takes to be a world champion again, as I said. He's got to want it, though.
Coach Manny, thank you so much for your time,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you.